Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's May. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And the Panthers
doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
14 on the pickup. It's a Carolina 1st down.
a gain of 14. 1st down, Carolina.
Off the play fake, here's May. Exiting the pocket right. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Panthers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Check white. Let's go. 50, green. Set.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Past midfield. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. That touchdown number 30 on the year. One shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May now on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for the Panthers. 45 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the zone read, it's a give to Wright. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. The They'll come up now for second down and 4. That's Harrison in motion. On play action, here's May. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
Brings up third and inches.
On the ground, this is right. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and goal, Carolina.
They'll go play action with May. Rolling to the left. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Carolina. And, Greg, that is good play design there. Using the play fake to get the receiver time to get open.
And down here this close to the goal line, Mike, it doesn't take much. All you need is that linebacker or that defender to freeze for that split second. That's all you need to create separation, and that's an easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Design run. They let him keep it. He'll get about 2. Dennis Rakestraw there to make the stop.
24-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
8. From the 24 now, here's second and 8.
Come on, set. 45, wide. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings.
Punt formation.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run with Wright. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. From the 33, here's second down and 7. Throwing now is May. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And the Vikings will take over at their own 14-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Yellow, Lonnie. Ready.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He's up the sideline to the 25. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
A run here with Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set. 50, green.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd down and 3.
Let's go. Red, yellow, blue, 32. Cut.
From the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
45, white. Ready.
They'll go. Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to pick up the Vikings 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball down.
Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Prater's extra point is good. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Open man down the field, it's Olave. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for the Panthers. A gain of 48. Head up, this is right. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
1st down.
A carry here for Wright. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On on second down. It's May. He's got his big tight end, Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Panthers. Now the try for an extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go now. Cut, cut.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down, Young. There's a throw right side. That'll be incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Open man is Hamler. He's got it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
On the ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on third down.
A gain of 10.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Beetle blue. 6, mega.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He's going to have a Vikings first down. They're able to convert on third and short, picking up 4.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Opposite. Ready.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Black 40. Green jack. Hut.
On second down, Young. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already. Extra point is good. The Vikings will go up by a point here in the second quarter. Still a little time. Final minute of this We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
Five. And here goes up. Ready, what's up?
Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll get that complete to Harrison. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. May to the air once more. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Carolina.
The Panthers.
Here's May again. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
26. Vikings, 21.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Ready, set.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, 30, ready.
A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Ready.
Look at play action with Young. On the run to the right. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
25 yards on the
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
They hand it to Gibbs. Finding room to the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Set. 52, blue. Hut.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Minnesota. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now we'll get a 2-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up.
For the 2-point conversion.
That'll be caught, and he's not going to make make it into the end zone. However, there is a flag down. So let's see what that's all about. So let's try this again. They come to the line to go for 2.
Trouble, come on, set.
Spears going to try to run this one in. And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him and not bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the give, it's right. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the first down before being forced out of bounds.
Crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
43 yards. And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Here's a run. To the pylon, he's pinned. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Panthers. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. Out of the gun, here's May. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Vikings, 27.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Play is made there by DJ Wano.
It's 2nd and 8.
On the ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Here's a designed run. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Black Ultra. Red, yellow.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Set.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Taking off, he is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 45, White. Hut, hut.
He'll turn and hand this one off. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Ready.
Gibbs will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And he will score. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Got it.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready. Hut, hut.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Ready?
Once again, it's Gibbs. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he gets this up past the 35.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Out of the shotgun, Young. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First and 10.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
One more time, they try Gibbs, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards.
They'll run with Gibbs, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
2 yards.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line, and not only do they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
On the ready. Let's go. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Now this is going to be a design run. We'll let him keep it. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball.
What's in store in the remaining time? And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That one out wide for Wright. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings it 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll run here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
A gain of 12.
They'll stick to the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Vikings 26-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Finding space at the 15. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good, and the Panthers will go up by 7.
48, Vikings 41. Harrison Beavis.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Well, they swung out wide to Spears. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Black shot.
Here's Young to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Smash, red. Set, ready. Hut, hut.
They'll go. Young. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking